Ever walked through a bustling Indian city and felt a strange mix of vibrant energy and absolute chaos? You see incredible historical sights, taste amazing food, but then you also see this overflowing dustbins right next to a person throwing their trash on the street. You hear the constant, deafening honking, and you watch as cars, bikes, and even pedestrians create their own traffic rules. It's a reality we all know, but have we ever stopped to ask why? Why does our civic sense seem to take a back seat in our daily lives? Let's break it down. Take public cleanliness. It's not just about the government keeping streets clean. It's about us. We see people tossing empty chip packets out of car windows, leaving behind a picnic mess in a beautiful park, or spitting pan stains that decorate our walls like some unwanted modern art. These small, individual actions add up to a massive problem. It's not just about aesthetics. It affects our health and the environment we live in. We complain about dirty public spaces, but we often forget that we are the public responsible for them. Then there's the jungle we call traffic. Jumping a red light to save 30 seconds, driving on the wrong side of the road because it's a shortcut, or honking relentlessly the second the light turns green. It feels like a race where there are no rules and no winners. We've become so accustomed to this chaos that we forget the real-world consequences: fender benders, serious accidents, and a constant state of stress and road rage. A simple journey from home to work can feel like a battle for survival. Isn't it ironic that we value our own time so much that we're willing to put our lives and the lives of others at risk? And what about our behavior in public spaces? Speaking loudly on our phones, in a quiet cafe, pushing our way through a queue instead of waiting our turn, or scribbling our names on historical monuments. It's a lack of respect for the shared space and for the people around us. We demand world-class infrastructure, but we treat our public property with such carelessness. These actions, which might seem minor, chip away at the quality of our collective life. They create an atmosphere of every person for themselves, making our communities less pleasant and more stressful for everyone. So, what's the impact of all this? It's not just about our cities looking untidy. It's about the polluted air we breathe, the dirty water that can make us sick, and the constant mental fatigue from navigating daily disorder. It affects our global image, but more importantly, it affects our own well-being and happiness. We're living in a constant state of low-grade friction, where simple daily tasks become frustrating challenges. This isn't a life any of us want. But here's the hopeful part. Change starts with us. It doesn't require a massive government policy or a huge investment. It starts with one person deciding to hold on to their wrapper until they find a bin. It starts with one driver choosing to wait patiently at a red light. It starts with one person speaking softly in a library. Imagine our streets, clean and walkable. Imagine a commute where traffic flows smoothly and quietly. Imagine public spaces where people are polite and respectful to one another. This isn't a distant dream. It's a choice we make every single day. Let's choose to be the change we want to see. Let's build a culture of civic responsibility, not for anyone else, but for ourselves. Let's take pride in our cities, not just for their history, but for how we live in them today. It starts with you, and it starts with me. Let's do it together. Thanks for watching. And if this message resonated with you, please share it and subscribe for more content that matters.